Hello and welcome, I'm MJ Haggis and we are playing Snowrunner on the modded map region of Aussie Adventures. Now what you can see in front of you is a modded, this is the JBE Lodestar that I've had it for a wee while but I've never brought it out the garage. I've kind of kitted it out how I think we're going to be using it for today's starting adventure. And it's going to be living the quiet life that we started. We've got to pick up the trail and drop it off at this cabin way over on the east side. But he also wants some potatoes. That's why it's got this one single slot load bed. Now, it is kitted out. I'm going to jump back to the garage and show you what I've done to it. And then we'll get on our way. But I also thought we might take the fuel trailer that's somewhere over there and take that back to him because I did kind of steal his. Anyway, back in the garage. Customize. So engine wise, largest one, JBE transmission. I'm hoping that's going to give me all, I never noticed, I think it gives me all the gears that I like. We've got the active suspension, but I've also bought the flex one, so if you do some rock crawling, this could be quite interesting, but it does state, don't use mini cranes or heavy loads because it will sink right down, so it's kind of just like scouting and stuff, so we'll try that out as well. That's quite interesting. And we've got the raised one as well. Oh, it's moved it completely. Interesting. Yeah, okay, same height. Tires, you have a crazy amount of tire choice. I mean, that's all terrains in 43s, 47s, 51s, and 55s. So 55s is the biggest. And then you've got a huge amount of muds. Again, same sizes, 51s all the way up to 55s, yep. Chains, 43s, 47s, 51s, and 55s. Now, what I've gone for, as you may have seen, roll all the way back up, it's the Equinus 43s, because that allows me to use the active suspension, and that's what I'm kind of thinking. It's not overly massive, because they're pretty much the smallest of the off-roads, but they still give us excellent for all three categories, so probably a bit overpowered, but it is what it is. I like the look of them as well. So that's that. That's all the tires. Let's scroll down and down and down and down. We've got autonomous plus winch. This is longer, stronger autonomous winch. Yeah, okay, because it's a mod map and we're just having a bit of fun, why not? Probably a bit overkill. Spare wheel, I've not put any on because it takes away the load bed, so they're not fitted. We've got a tall snorkel hidden behind this frame. Very good. You've also got a couple of smaller ones. We went for the tall in case we are going through the water. Frame add-ons. So there's the flatbed. We've got, that's a thing from the crocodile, which I don't have, but it looks a bit bizarre on that, so I didn't use that one. There's a crane. Again, why you'd probably put a crane on one of these things, I'm not too sure, but you can. Pickup bed. Is that from... I don't think that's the standard one. That looks like it's from a CK. And that looks possibly from the Ford F750 or the CK. And remember, maintainer frame add-on. Metal detector, loading crane, pickup chassis. That looks more standard for this thing. You have got a small roof rack and a roof rack. I haven't fitted them purely because I think 400 parts in these little boxes and 4 tires just looks a bit wrong. 500 in that and 375. It's just, if it was a bit more realistic looking, I'd probably go with it. We've got in-cab supplies though as well, so you've got lots of parts and spares. This 375 fuel, no repair parts, but you do have 2 tires in behind the driver somewhere. You've got your standard service add-on and your fuel. But anyway, as you know, we're going with this guy. Never tried it with this. It should be fine. What else have we got? It was the front. I've gone with the Savior, which is this big roll cage frame. I think it just looks great. The other one I thought was maybe the Hunter. Hunter looks quite good. Still a nice high bumper for getting over rocks and stuff. But it's also got these little wires, and I believe those wires are for going through forests and stuff. It puts any branches and stuff up and over the top of the roof. It doesn't go into the windscreen and smash it. So, anyway, we're going with this, which is seriously overkill, but why not? And then Everything else is just basic standard stuff, you know, side exit exhausts. I have got off-road lights, which are these two either side of the windscreen, and the angle sun visor. Just because. Right, okay, enough of that. Standard colour, blue to match the kind of match. I wish they did have the exact colour match for the add-ons. It's as close as I could find. And that's us. Right. Oh, it's raining. Beautiful. And that's how it looks. Those tyres look really good, especially with them being slightly compressed. I think that is just such a good attention to detail. Oh, something kicks into gear. I didn't even press the button there. Now, I've never driven it before. This is the first time, so it's trial and error. I hope this mod is a good one. And we'll see how it goes. So let's get going. It does have all the gears I like. Okay, handles quite nicely, quite fast steering. We've got 6 forward gears in automatic, which is probably not too bad. 375 litres of fuel. I can't remember what the stock Lodestar comes out with, but I know it's a fair amount. This is our off-road trailer, what we'll take back from. Gonna connect, should do. Go. Yeah, that follows along nicely. Right, okay, things have started not too bad. Now we have to turn around because we haven't even picked up the potatoes. Guys. Actually doesn't feel like it wants to turn too well with that fuel trailer patch. Possibly because it's the off-road one, which is jacked up a little bit higher, and it might be catching the jockey wheel here when I'm trying to turn. But we'll try and persevere. There's the tatty pickup point. We're going to try and get this living the quiet life all completed. What an interesting place to find tatties. More like you'd find an ice cream shop here on the beach. Like parasols. Oh man. Well, we'll take your tatties. There we go. Good. Yeah, that looks alright. On we go. I wanted to really try this Flex JBE suspension thing, so we might have to take this out for just a wee drive in the countryside if we're going exploring. What else have I done? I sold the other Lodestar to help pay for this one. I've also bought the Land Rover. I haven't done any modifications to that yet, so we'll get that out as well. Now, which way are we going to go? We could almost... we've got to pick up that trailer, so we're going to head to there, and we'll maybe... Because I don't have the Flex, we'll save that for another one. We'll go around this way, I think. That goes all the way through that boggy part there and around. It's all the roads going through the forest. I need to set waypoints every time probably for this. And then we're going to get to there after picking up that trailer and cross over. So, okay, it's fairly decent. And having used that Antarctic as of recently, this is going to be significantly more difficult, I think. What I do like is this has got permanent diff lock and optional all-wheel drive. This was just a test coming through this one, but we're pretty slow in here. Time to raise the suspension. If that makes a difference. It might take some of the pressure. In fact, you can see the jockey wheel of that trailer is close up to the back of that load bed, and I suspect that is what the problem is. we're moving quite nicely now. We'll try the next mud pit, see if it makes it through any easier, which I'm hoping it will do. Possibly longer and deeper mud. Oh, well, we're fairly shifting through it now. As we slow down. I don't mind slowing down so much as long as we don't stop. Slightly spinning the wheels, so maybe I'm in the wrong gear, but sometimes you get zooming on a wee bit. Okay, now we're virtually stopped. Keep going. Come on, load start. Again, not having the biggest wheels, the 55-inch, which is significantly bigger than what we've currently got fitted, might make a difference, keep you slightly higher out of the mud. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's cut off. Go around this bit, I think. Tipping over, I hope. Ugh. And am I going to get jammed in these trees? But it's feeling like I don't want to go through the mud, or quite just as quick to have gone through the mud now. There we go. Oh, okay, more trees. Back down onto the trailer. Ooh, I think. What is that? Going good. Let's high ratio it and see how fast we can go. Oh. Put this suspension into some serious duress. Whoa, it's so fast. Doing pretty good, I have to say. There we go. See, high ratio, too much. Definitely a step up over the vanilla one, but the vanilla one was still pretty good. We put the other vanilla one through some pretty tough times in the past, but he's done alright. We're off again. Although I'm bouncing about a lot, he's pretty decent over the bumps. He's not going to get... I don't feel like he's going to get thrown over onto his side. Like that. Even then, I thought that the boy tipped me over. Got good power because he's not bogging down there. It's just, well, he is now. But he's not stalling out. Just a good amount of wheel spin. Let's slow it down. Bit of rock crawling time. The trailers definitely causing wee issues when you're going. When the front of the truck's lifting up, the back wheels are lifting off. Like here, you can see it just kind of catching right underneath, and it's lifting the wheels, so you're losing a little. I think my wheel's even off the ground here. Yeah, it's off the ground. So Keep it in four-wheel drive, you might not be too bad. Oh no, I'm high-centered. Go on. Okay. Time to use the winch. Let's have a look at this thing. Okay, good range. Good power. That's pretty much exactly what it said in the description. I found that pretty much all of the JBE stuff is really good. If you want to get the jobs done, that's a good set of mods, and possibly a little bit overpowered, so it does make it a little bit easier. But still fun. This is all about fun, isn't it? Go on. Go down, keep the wheels gripping. Can he climb out of this? Come on. I feel like the trailer's holding the wheels off the ground at the back again. Come on. Find that grip. You know you wanted it. Nope. Gonna have to use the winch. Okay. Don't know what's going on with the graphical glitch there. That's something to do with the tires. Having never used this mod before on these tires, it feels like it could be. I've not changed any of my graphical settings. But we'll not focus on that at the moment. The trailer pickup is here now, so we're not got that far to go for that. This is going rather fast. Let's not go up those rocks, let's go around. Up this one and keep the wheels in the mud as opposed to in the rocks. Might get that little bit more traction. Over to the side, come on, you're almost up. Yes. I find a little bit more. Yeah, keep going, doing well. Oh, we're going over! We're going over! We don't want to go over! I haven't got a crane! No! After all of that! Oh man! Now I need to come back and get the ties! How close were we? Oh, you are kidding me. Okay, well, it gives an excuse to come back. Right, let's carry on. I thought maybe some mods will keep a hold of your cargo when you tipped over quite far. Not this one. If they feel the lighter weight now. Could have probably tried to save that tipping over a little bit earlier than I did, but I kind of like was pushing the limits. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach this fuel trailer, see if it makes it any better connecting to the other one. Maybe having the load bed is not the best add-on for this. Can I try and winch it? Would be even more of a bad idea. Oh, that's definitely a bad idea. Not going through that. The road was off to the right. Okay, back it up. Going over that way now. There's the thing. Get rid of that waypoint. Can, yep. Go. Well, full trailers laying about in the mud. That's not going to make it any easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, the current of the stream is going with us, so hopefully it'll help pull us through to the other side. We are still moving. Got full left lock in case it tries to push me past this bit here. Come on. Good job, Lone Star. Come on, climb out. Oh, the fuel trailer's back on its wheels. That's handy. Come on, out you get. Look at the mud just getting pushed about. Go on, get out. There we go. Yuck. That was floating above the ground. We are out. Where's the road going now? That way. Oh, we would have so managed to complete this so nicely with the tatties on board. And we're here. Couldn't you believe it? Okay. I used an awful lot of fuel. What's that? Just over 100 litres to get here. Pulling trailers. That's not bad. I'll leave the fuel trailer there at the moment. It's going to disappear? No, it doesn't disappear. Okay, we'll park it over there. Oh! What a fright I got. Never saw him before. That's the first what Easter egg thing that doesn't disappear when you get up close. Right, come on through. Just trying to park here. Don't hit his house. Who's not ideal. Hit his house. Yeah, that'll do. There. Okay, looks like he's off hunting. Didn't even say hello though. How rude. It's fuel, which we'll leave in a handy place. Technically, I think he doesn't mind if we use it. Trailer's lifting my axe. Look, I'm right off the ground. Get off! There we go. Put this just about here so we can access it if we're driving past. Okay. I hit something there. I'm supposed to have a saviour roll cage on this thing. Okay, well, he's proven to be a good mod, this JBE, but the load bed is not perfect if you're towing a trailer. Fine without the trailer, probably. Let's put the engine off. I'm going to leave him here because we need to get those ties dropped off. So we need a truck with a crane now. So it's back to the garage. And we'll pull out something suitable. What have we got? So there's my Ford F750. Now he does fit a crane, but I think we should go with an off-road truck. Or Ank, I don't think fits a crane. Oh, a Bandit. Do you know what? Yes, he's DLC. We haven't bought him officially. He's just been given to us. But look, he's the perfect guy for this job. Just need the right tyres. Okay, we'll go with the... Yeah, we'll go with these. We'll just have to be careful if we're going through the mud. And we'll get rid of those. Get some money back. And we want... Oh, I can't change the suspension, but we want the fine-tuned gearbox, please. Biggest engine, just because. You'd be mad not to. I can't fit. Oh, I haven't. I keep on forgetting, I'm not ranked up to 30, so we'll go for the extended winch. Snorkel is that one. And the frame add-ons, well, I'm happy with the KRS crane, although we can go for the stronger one. We'll get rid of the vanilla. And the add-on is the sideboard bed. Perfect. Colour. Right, where's my blues? That one, I think it is. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's night time, of course, so back to the morning. Yeah, 20 past 6, it gets dark quite quickly. There we go. So, again, we're going all the way to there. And do we have an option? We could go... What way could we go? There isn't really that many choice. We could go this way again. A longer way, I think. But what can we do? That'll do. Yeah, it's definitely the scenic route. Okay, let's go. In fact, tell you what, I will drive there, I'll do a jump cut, and I'll bring you back when I'm at the potatoes. Because you'll still see enough of the driving to see if the KRS Bandit is good, which I think it will be. 8x8. Yeah, right. Back in a sec. Okay, made it, finally. Oh no! I thought, oh no, I'm going to fall over right at the last bit. I didn't get a winch out. Okay. Let's move a little bit closer. I can get round. Wow, it's precarious. He has done so well, and I get to this point and I'm going to tip over. Used a bit of fuel though, that's the only thing. And I hope you notice, I had to go back for the roof rack. I thought something's not right about this. So I ended up going back for the roof rack and I put the equivalent of the Saviour frame round it. It's probably protected me a little bit. I did pick up a bit of damage hitting steep rocks and stuff like that, but no problem. Right. Crane. Let's finally get these things delivered, I hope. Over you go. Put them at the back, more weight over the axles. Do it. Pack them up and restore the crate. Okay, good job. Right, time to move on. I'll find to refuel. Actually, I'm glad I went back for that roof rack. Get up the hill before we pour any fuel all over the place. This should do. 140 litres on the roof, which is very nice. We've left 1 litre. Okay, so be it. I'm now kind of glad I did take that small scout fuel trailer through. Oh, see, that's the kind of damage I was talking about. It's a nasty little bit there. The Bandit, yeah, did really well considering. Just vanilla truck doing the job. I actually think it's rained most of my way through as well. I wonder if the mod map makers get to control the percentage chance of rain on the map, because obviously when we were in... not even going that fast. When we were in Ontario, I don't think it ever rained. Unless that was a glitch and it was meant to. It certainly knows how to rain here. Is this a rainy season or something? Right, last little leg of the journey. And we'll need to get these trucks back to the garage. I don't know really what's left around to be found around this part of the map, but we've still got quite a bit of exploration to do. And in fact, the guy that lives here has moved any further away. No, he's still standing there, keeping guard. Tell you what, that's why I don't do jump scare games, because I would have to bleep out so much of the video, because I jump an awful lot. The mouse would be throwing the camera all over the place. I'm not good with that. Not good with that at all. No, I like playing it. I'm just not very good if it be recording it. Anyway, let's get these dropped off. Cargo management, there we go. Living the quiet life, you can continue doing that. Rank 15, yay! That's Living the Quiet Life done. I really appreciate you taking the time to help me out. Stop by anytime you need to get away for a couple of days. Thank you. But you've got a gun, so probably not. 18,000 cash, 1200 XP. Lovely. Okay, let's back it up. Again, not too sure. I'm going to be just taking these trucks back on my own time. Park them up here in the verge at the moment while we assess the situation. Handbrake on and engine off. Potentially, let's get rid of that bandit thing if I can click on something else. There we go. We could probably use the bandit or even the Lodestar and go off adventuring up here. But I would have liked to change the Lodestar suspension to the flex stuff for for rock crawling. And we need to investigate what these cabin and load things are all about. So maybe why don't we jump back into the Lodestar and we'll just do that little bit more exploration. If we can get forwards to that road there. We've already been up to that solar farm, but that proved to give us absolutely nothing. But continue round. Looks like a few boggy bits all the way over the... In fact, quite a few boggy bits. Which... little cut through roads I'm seeing now. I think we should take the high road, as a good Scotsman would, and come all the way around. There's the loading points. Can we cut through anywhere there? Probably not. That might be quite steep. So we'll just have to continue all the way around this point. We'll see how far we get with the rest of this. We might even go down to here, because it does look like there's a vehicle falling off the bridge. So maybe we'll set that as the final destination, if we can do it quick enough. This could go horribly wrong and I could end up jammed, so let's switch out. Get some fuel from that trailer. We don't have a roof rack, only what's in the behind the driver's seat and these jerry cans you can just see. Which is in cab 375 litres. We're not going to run out. We've basically doubled our fuel. Okay, cool. And let's just top up the bandit while we're here from the... Good. Right. Let's go. We're still doing that strange thing with the higher track graphical glitch. Right, tell you what. I'm going to jump into the settings to see if there's something that I can switch to improve it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I messed around with a couple of settings, but it's made absolutely no difference, so I'm only going to have to assume it's the tyres. Maybe switching them out and trying again once we're back at the garage. Or there could be another video setting that I missed. I didn't spend much time looking, just in case it broke it even worse. We're going over this, so I wonder if we can cut through the trees instead of going into the water. Let's go up there. Threading our way through. Hopefully the trees are not too thick that we can't. Oh. We can make it all the way through without getting stuck. Oh, that's okay. This doesn't look too good, especially when you're stuck in a tree. Oh boy, getting down there. I guess we're going into the water. Who's first? That's steep. No, 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 no. Just got it there in time. It was going. Without having the scout fuel trailer in the back, I'm more inclined to throw it into the mud now. I'm sure we went up the verge the last time we did this bit. Last little steep bit, go on. Upper hill climb. Yes. Okay, muddy section. Guess we're going straight through, okay. Doesn't seem too bad. I reckon the tyres are doing most of the hard work. So barely getting through the mud. It's not really a concern. I think the only concern would be if it tipped over and there's no trees or anything for me to use. Nothing about here at all. think we'll be at our destination in no time at this rate. Nice and easy. Try not to cause any more damage. Feels like it's getting dark, but I don't think it's that late in the day yet. Where's the sun? Can't even tell. This is a full-on muddy section to test out your scout vehicle, or any vehicle really. Oh no, 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 no. Close. Wise to have a snorkel. Oh yeah. This guy's having a great old time going through the mud. There's more of it. Kind of makes me want to look out for more exploration type maps where it's less focused on contracts and tasks. It's just drive around, finding things are just not randomly placed, but carefully placed. But you know, you find it, great, move on, keep exploring. We're going straight from mud into a hill climb with rocks. What a transition. This is where we need the flex suspension. Go on, little lodestar, get up there. There we go. Oh, I thought you were up. Do that again. You gonna do it? Yes. Who needs the winch? Superb. Where are we going here? All the way back down again. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna get the feeling that that's quite steep, yeah. Get the camera back in the position I need it. There we go. Might need some lights actually. Going to get much darker, I'll zoom it around to the morning. Oh yeah. Okay, this could be a fun one. Bit like there's a mod map. It's basically a test map where you can put your trucks through your paces. I've seen it used a few times by other YouTubers. A good way of testing two trucks out for comparisons. This is almost like that. Okay, that's deep. Don't get any deeper. Put the load bed a wee wash, I think. Right. A bit brighter now that we're back in the sunshine. Go on, climb the hill. Can you get up there? Pretty sure you can. Oh yeah. What have we got now? Okay. That's feeling quite steep. However, fully committed to this adventure. Definitely feeling like it's getting dark. Okay, let's get out this bit here and we'll get it round to the morning. We're on solid ground now. Where are we at in the map? Blimey, I thought we were way down about here. We've only just gone round the top. Okay, guess we're not going to make it to our destination. That might be another episode. But we'll get it into the morning anyway. Yeah, 7:15. Yeah, definitely going to get dark soon. That's better. Get the lights back off. Continue for a bit longer. I thought we were making really good progress as well at the beginning. We were zooming along. Come on. And these mud tires are, they just don't go over rocks very well. Here we go. There was, when I was going back having a look at spin tires, the original, and was it spin tires or mud? I think it was spin tires. Anyway, one of them. And there was a truck I was using, and you could adapt the tire pressure. So say you were going over things like these rocks and stuff, or maybe a dead muddy section, and you could soften the tire pressures so you'd get more traction. And I thought that is such a good thing, and it's not unrealistic. If you're going over stuff like this and you're maybe struggling with the higher pressures, you just soften them down, as long as you've got a way of filling them back up again. I think that, why does this game not have that sort of integration? Careful over these rocks and down to the right, left. Ooh, okay, we've got to go back up there, have we? Crikey. Is this the sort of terrain that you guys like driving around in? Like muddy, challenging stuff, and then maybe some rock climbing? Or do you like the more open roads like what we had in Highway Holland, the region? Or do you like having all of the above? It's a bit more of covering all bases. Oh look, there's a truck upside down. Oh, see, that's what I like, exploring and finding stuff like that. Might be a task, who knows? Let's go and find out. What is that? Is that a Hummer? I think that's a Hummer. Come on. What have we got? Yeah, that's Hummerish. Oh, look at that climb. Oh, that's a full-on rock crawling face if ever there was. I don't think we'll make it up that. Yeah, okay. Okay, can we jump into that? Because it doesn't say it's ours. No, we can't. It's a task. Oh, man. Okay. He's in the way, kind of. Can we assist him slightly? Come here. Whoa, 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 go. That'll do. Stop, stop, stop. There we go, he's on his wheels. Kind of out the way. He's got some stuff in the back. We use it. Here. Cap supplies. No, we cannot do anything with it, but he is completely knackered and needs 460 and 4 tires. Ah, man. Unfortunately, I'm not inclined to help him at this stage in case we burst the tire. Where are we? Make a note. This steep rocky bit here at that junction, which is behind the... Okay. Got a rough idea. Need to find the task. The task might be at the top. Let's try and get to the top. But I'm not hopeful. This thing doesn't really like the rocks. Yeah. Can't even get started now. Wait. Oh. Can you do it? Can you get up? Anything? No, I'm just spinning up the tires on the rocks. So, oh no. Oh. Yeah. I'm fighting a losing battle. Let the smoke clear. Burnt a lot of rubber on that, rocks. So, I think on that basis, guys, I am going to call it an episode here. We're going to figure out what we're going to do in the next one. And I hope you come back and join me for it. So, thank you once again for watching. It's greatly appreciated. You will see me again soon. Bye for now.